Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video, and this one's kind of interesting. Austin Evans found this on the internet. There's a new model of the PlayStation 5, and here he's got it torn down. And this is the old model on the left and the new model on the right. And the model on the left, this is the original one. You can see the heatsink is a lot bigger. And the one on the right, it's a lot smaller. So he did some testing and he showed that the original PS5 was running around 52 Celsius in a 24 Celsius environment. It's probably around 75. Actually, no, more than that. Maybe around 80 degree in an 80-degree room. Maybe let's check that out. So let's see. Yeah, let's do Fahrenheit. What is 24? 75 degree Fahrenheit room. So in a 75 degree Fahrenheit room or a 24 Celsius room, he's getting 52 Celsius. And in the same room, he's got the new model and it's running at 55 Celsius. So 3 Celsius difference. Where this is you're going to see an impact is, it's the new PlayStation 5 is going to run a little bit warmer, a few Celsius warmer. So we go back and we look at these images. Yeah, so there's that, and we go back to the main image. So you're gonna be seeing on the old model, there's a lot more copper. A lot more copper, which dissipates heat a lot better, and then there's a lot more aluminum. But they were actually able to shave out all of this copper, which conducts heat a lot better, and basically rip all this copper out, it seems like. So they ripped out all of that, and then they even were able to cut down these heat pipes. The heat pipes look a lot more compacted here as opposed to these. So yeah, they were able to basically just do a straight shot of heat pipes all the way down here to replace this huge chunk of aluminum. And that's probably why the new PlayStation comes pretty close. I mean, they did re-engineer it. This portion here is bigger on the new version, but a lot of places they cut out a lot of aluminum. 3 Celsius, PlayStation 5 running at 55 Celsius. It's really only a problem if you're running a PlayStation 5 probably in a 40 Celsius house, or probably a 40 Celsius house. If you're running a PlayStation 5 in about 100 degrees Fahrenheit and it's really hot, if you're running a PlayStation 5 in Texas and it's middle of the summer and it's super hot, you might have some issues because it's going to run too hot, and those extra 3 Celsius is like another 9 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It could make it so that your PlayStation starts throttling and you're seeing weird performance issues. So it's probably going to be a lot more people testing this and seeing, but it does run hotter and heat kills components over time. So the longevity of the new one could be impacted, especially if you're running in a really hot environment like, Texas in the US, or you're running, could be anywhere in the world where it's 40 Celsius. You would want the older model. You wouldn't want the newer model, because the newer one, even though it's redesigned and it looks like they came out with some really good engineering to save on cost, it's running hotter. So it's a little thing. I mean, if you can constantly run your PlayStation 5 at like 24 Celsius indoors and you have air conditioning, it's not going to matter. But if you don't have air conditioning like a lot of people, and your home environment gets really, really hot, yeah, the new one's going to perform worse. And, you know, in worst case scenario, it could slow down your frame rates. It could slow down your system if you're in that 40 Celsius house, 100-degree home. If you're pushing 110, 115 and you're out in Arizona or you're somewhere like that where it gets really, really hot and you have really hot indoor ambient temperatures, yeah, you could probably see some thermal issues, but we'll have to see people who come out with reviews and side by sides. But I thought it was interesting just to see, the original runs 3 Celsius cooler. So is it enough to impact the system? Yeah, I mean, if you're in a really hot environment, but also at the same time, most processors can handle going all the way up to 90 Celsius, and most video cards can go all the way up to 80 Celsius, and these are still really far below that. Even if you add another 15 degrees to both, this one would be at 67 and this one would be at 70, and that's totally good for operating on the Ryzen AMD chips that are in there, and also the RDNA 2 graphics. It's all within good operating temperatures. So we'll see. I mean, it's just something to note. The new one runs a tiny bit hotter. Might not matter that much, but yeah, thought it was interesting. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.